Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you guys had an incredible weekend. As always, it doesn't matter what happened on the weekend. Doesn't matter what happened on the weekends. The only thing that matters is your perspective about whatever it is that happened, whether it was an amazing weekend and it felt great, some amazing things happened, or some challenges happened. It was some ugly things may have happened, or just a challenging weekend. I hope that you know that whatever garbage happened, whatever challenges happened, that just as ugly as those things are, there's just as much, and if not more, beauty in it. And it's all perspective. I promise you, if you can get this perspective down and get this baked down into your soul and into your spirit, life changes. Everyone around you changes. Everyone around you doesn't have an option but to change being around you. Like attracts like. Water can't hang out with oil. They're like, either they be like you or they run away. It's that simple. But it doesn't matter what anyone else does. What matters is what you do. What matters is the quality of life that you live. And once again, whatever you believe, you're correct. And once you see this beauty, you're unstoppable, my friend. And it's only a matter of time before you attract everything that you feel inside of you. But it starts with you. Not anyone else. Not your parents, your friends, your community, your bank account, not your height, not your weight, not your race, gender. It doesn't. I don't care. I don't care. It's not the government. I don't want to hear about the government. I don't want to hear about anything else except for you. It's easy to point the finger. If I didn't know any better, I would point the finger too. Say, oh my God, that's stopping me. That's like Batman or Superman saying that this human being's stopping me. Like, think about how silly that is, how silly that sounds. Hey, Superman, come save us. But I don't know, guys. This human being is stopping me. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, nothing, I'm telling you, once you realize who you are, I know for some people, they think I'm crazy saying this, and that's fine. I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to the person that this resonates with. I'm talking to you. Nothing can stop you. Not what your parents didn't give you, not a government. Nothing can stop the man and the woman who has been uplifted by the understanding and knowledge of the brilliance that's them. Nothing can stop you, guys. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. But in order to get to that level, you have to just continue doing the work, guys. You got to continue doing the work, the inner work and the outer work. You got to continue doing the work like your life depends on it, because it does. What's the point of living this life mediocre? What is the point? What is the point of doing a job that you hate, living with a family that you hate? You're married to someone that you know you don't want to be with. You have children, kind of like you have a body that you hate. You're in the city that you hate, a car that you. What's the point of doing that? That's a slow death. Listen, they say that heaven and hell is, well, I mean, some people say when you die, then you go to heaven. No, heaven and hell could be right now, how you live your life right now, depending on how you live your life. That's purgatory, living a life. It's a slow death. And you don't have to do that. That's why I even started this podcast. Okay, it's what I'm talking about is bigger than a business, or this is about you living a life the way you're meant to live it. No matter what the circumstances, to see the beauty and to have joy and happiness in your heart, no matter what the circumstances. This is what this podcast is about. I get it. People don't believe things until they actually see the evidence of it. That's fine. That's the way life is. That's okay. That's the way life is. But I promise you, as you're elevating, people are watching you. And your life is going to be a living testimony of these words that I'm speaking. And then once you get to the other side and you manifest this, your inherent beauty that you've always had, they're going to be wondering, oh my God, hey, what's going on? How'd you do it? And you're going to say, listen, I've been trying to told you. I've been trying to tell you, but you thought I was crazy. Until now you see the fruits. That's fine. That's life. Then you help them out. Help them out. Some people will be interested, some won't. That's okay. Soar anyways. Shine anyways. Because there's people out there who everyone needs what you have. But there's people out there, and they're not that they just need what you have, they will be receptive to what you have. And those are the people that are in your tribe. The people that you were put here on this earth. You were created, put here to serve. You have a great responsibility. We watch these superhero movies and we get excited. We're all superheroes that have been dumbed down to not even realize our superpower abilities. Seriously, we're all superheroes. We all have these incredible gifts. Okay, we may not be able to fly, but we all have incredible gifts that have been birthed in us. And as we come to realize, as we're doing the inner and the outer work, we start to realize and start to manifest who we are. And in that process, we bless others. And we bless others to realize who they are and manifest that and to just pay it forward. That's what this life is all about, guys. That's why you still have these goals and these dreams in your heart that even if you close your eyes, you can't get rid of. You can't get rid of it. Or some people get mad at people that they see successful because they're like, dang, I wish I was one of the lucky ones. You don't have to wish, you are. It just takes your perspective, realigning your perspective and your mindset to realize who you are. You're going to sound crazy to the majority of people. The majority of people are living a life that was given to them, not the life that they've dreamed of. And the majority of people will say, oh, that's just wishful thinking. Who am I to start a business? Who are you not to? Who are you not to see the beauty that's inside of you? Who are you not to? It's a shame. It's a shame when I see these incredible people living lives that are beneath who they truly are. And no one's better than anyone else. No one, if anyone has done anything great, then you can. No one is better than anyone. I'm not better than anyone. When I look at me, I look at you. When I look at you, I look at me. When I look at you, I see greatness. When I look at me, I see greatness. I look at every human being the same way. The same way I look at myself. We're all gifted. The majority of people don't know it, though. So, yeah, that's what I want to talk about for today. I just want to talk about, guys, it's time, man. It's time. It's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. I just heard someone post something and say, the choice is yours. It's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. The choice is yours. This is the season, guys. This is the year. It's time to go forward. Your family, your friends, everyone that's in your circle of influence is waiting on you to hit the mark. It's time. If this resonates with you, and the people that this resonates with you, I know it does. I know it does. I'm talking to you specifically, saying it's time to go to another level. It's time to go to another level. It's time. The universe is conspiring for you. Disappointments don't exist. Better always comes. Get that into your spirit, guys. I don't care what happened to you. I don't care whatever happened to you in your lifetime, whatever challenges that you've been through. I promise you that there's beauty in those challenges. I don't care how many times you fell and you've fallen. I don't care what people have said things about you. They're all liars. I'm going to tell you who you are. And deep down in your spirit, you know that it's true. And this podcast, again, is not for people to just come here and feel better. No, this podcast is for you to come here, obviously feel better, be inspired to create practical, disciplined actions that when you look back, your life is changed. Not just to come here and get a little bit of motivation, get the motivation to create discipline. And that discipline changes the actions, changes your entire trajectory of your life. That's what this is for, guys. That's why I always say, guys, schedule a time to do the inner and the outer work. Make that schedule now. Take a couple seconds. Okay, when am I going to do the inner and outer work? It could be Friday at noon, 10 minutes. Start off with that. If you're not doing anything in your life right now, if you're not doing any inner work, when I say inner work, I mean meditation, affirmations, visualizations, reading. That's the inner work. Okay? You can find affirmations online. There's a lot of books. My favorite book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, is an option. You can join my development club. I'll post a link to that. It's on Facebook group. We post things daily, post inspiration daily. But what I'm saying is when you do the inner work, guys, if you're not doing any of the inner work, start for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, Friday at noon, during your lunch break. Take a 5 minutes, read a self-help book. 5 minutes. Now, don't expect the mountains to shake after you do it for 5 minutes. Don't expect that. But this is compound interest. The same way you wouldn't expect to be buff if you haven't been in the gym in 20 years and you go back and you lift a weight. You can't expect to have 20-inch pythons, the next day. It's a process. But just start 5 minutes, 10 minutes, Friday at noon. And the more you do that, your spirit is going to want more, because what you're doing is, it's like if you were in a desert and you finally got water. Your car has been breaking down. You finally put gas in it. You finally got an oil change. Your car is going to start running better. It's incredible how resilient we are as human beings. But once we start clearing out the air and once we start feeding ourselves the right foods, our body responds better. Once we start feeding our spirit the correct foods, the correct nutrition, our spirit responds the way it was meant to respond. So this Friday at noon, and I promise you're going to want more organically. Okay? But I always say, people don't change until there's a reason to change. And that's why I say, listen, pain, I'm a fan of pain. I get excited when I see people go through pain, because either you get bitter or you get better. And I promise you, it's a motivating factor. It's motivation when you go through something. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, then I promise you, you'll make any change necessary. Kingdoms were built off the back of pain and tragedy. Let that tragedy break you into something beautiful. As Eric Thomas says, get a reward for your pain. Get a reward for your pain. Get a reward for it. Get a reward for it. Don't let it just come and just rob you of joy and that's it. No. Get a reward for it that's greater than the pain that was given to you. Become king of it. Use it. Use it. There's a blessing in everything. Use it. And then once you're able to receive pain, metabolize it correctly, and turn it into a blessing, you become unstoppable. And that's all on you. And so I want to say thank you guys for listening to this podcast. Whoever has been listening, I want to say sincerely, I appreciate it. Sincerely, God bless you. Thank you so much for the support, for the love, and my genuine desire is that you guys all receive beauty from it, that you guys all receive something from it. And I feel as I'm speaking, like I'm speaking directly to whoever it is that I'm speaking to. So I'm speaking to you, man. I appreciate you. You have greatness bleeding through your veins, bubbling through your veins. Listen, your season is here, guys. What do you say? If you know, your season is here, guys. just stay focused. Right? As you're elevating, listen, man, you're going to lose a lot of people, places, and things that you were used to. You're going to lose those things, and that's okay. There's an incubation period. Stay patient. Stay prayed up. Keep your gas tank full. Keep your heart full. Keep doing the inner work and the outer work, even when you don't feel like it. The only time you don't is when there's a medical emergency and you just physically can't. Other than that, you keep going. Okay, soldier? This is a war or a battle of sorts. So stay prayed up, guys. Just stay hungry and stay focused, man. You know, you have people waiting on you to hit the spot. And once you hit the spot, I promise you, man, all the blessings, I'm telling you, man, as I said, that's a life well lived. That's a life well lived. And while you're elevating in that incubation period, you're going to look silly. You're going to look crazy. You're like, why are you doing this? You got a great job. You know, why are you after work working on this side hustle, this side job? Good luck. I had a cousin who tried a company. Good luck, buddy. Oh, you're going to the gym? Oh, you're going to miss out. It's cheesecake night. People aren't going to get it. And the only reason why they're not going to get it and they try to put you down is because they don't have the mindset yet to do what you're doing. And hopefully they do. But the choice is yours. It's all on you. It's all on them. It's all on them. And that's great news. That's great news. You are the problem. You're also the solution. That's great news. It's all on you. It's all on me. And that's beautiful news, guys. So, yeah, this message for today is, it's your season. It's your season. You know, the choice is yours. Let's go forward. That's what the message for today is. Let's get serious. It's time. Go forward. It's time, guys. That's the message for today. It's time. It's the choice is yours. It's your season. The time is now. That's the message for today. Okay. Have an amazing week, guys. Enjoy it. Go hard. Rest when you must, but go hard. All right. Seek discomfort consistently until that's a habit. Yes, you gotta give to get. Listen, nothing's free in this world. Happiness is not free, but the price you pay for it is cheap. What's the alternative? Keep doing what you're doing. What you've been doing that's not bringing you happiness. Go forward, jump in the fire, guys, and come out blazing with joy, love, and passion, and share your gifts with the world. You have something that people need. Continue doing the inner and the outer work and give it to them. God bless you guys. Enjoy this week. Motivation Mondays.